All right, everybody. I can see a good number of people are already waiting in this particular webinar. So, very good evening to all of you. This is Amir Akhtar from Coding Invaders back again. And I'm super excited for this particular webinar because this webinar is going to be an eye opener for most of you. And we're going to discuss a lot more interesting thing on how you can multiply your salary up to 3x and switch into an IT sector today itself. So we're going to discuss a lot more thing, guys. But before I talk more, I would like to just check if you guys can see me and hear me well. If yes, then just give me a thumbs up in the chat section, or you can say, yes, Amir, I can hear you and see you as well. Then I'll start this particular webinar and I'll make this webinar an interesting webinar for all of you. And also, I have a surprise for you as well. All right. So, guys, just comment down and let me know that if you guys can see me and hear me well. Perfect. The message from Paresh, Rijit, Soumya, Vishang, Arti. So everybody can see me and hear me well. That's really great. I am very much thankful that this evening you're giving this time to us. So I'll make sure that this particular webinar, this masterclass, gonna be very much valuable for all of you. All right. I have one surprise as well. I'm sure you must have seen that contest thing as well in the promotion where you have seen this. By the way, I just also wanted to know that from where did you got to know about this particular webinar? From Instagram or from ads or from where exactly you got? If you could just comment down, we'll be able to understand that from where did you got to know that this webinar is happening and this is what's going to happen. Some guest speaker is coming or something like that. So all of you, if you guys just comment down, from where did you got to know? So Mahima is saying that from Instagram. Everybody saw us on Instagram. That's really great. That's really great. So I hope you guys are pumped up and excited. LinkedIn, Instagram. Perfect. Shubham is saying when it will start. It's already started. So I'll just start this particular webinar and I'm going to also announce one beautiful contest as well. That's gonna, surprise all of you and you will be excited about it for sure. And also I'll make sure that this time, the time that you're giving to Coding Invaders, I'll make sure it's going to be very much valuable for all of you because we're going to discuss a lot more thing and we will try to ask a lot of silly questions and the tough question, everything, all sort of questions, the stupid one, the smart one, the advanced one, everything, to a guest speaker because we have an amazing guest speaker as well. So let's see what we can extract the best from our guest speaker and let's solve lots of doubt and everything. So let's go, guys. Let's start. So as you all are very much excited and just commenting, so I can see the energy in the chat section. So I would love to know about you. What's your name? Where are you from? How old are you? If you could just comment down, I'll understand the age demographics and that I'll try to make the webinar in such a way so that it should be more relatable to you. So guys, can you just mention from which place you guys are from and what exactly your age is so that accordingly I have better understanding what sort of age group people I am talking to. So Kedar is from Pune, 29. Prashant, 27. I am from Mumbai, 23-year-old. Gaurav. Ashrita, okay. And Sachin Yadav, age 23. Safna, 29, from UAE. Wow. Rashmi from Nagpur. Avinash from Rajhi, Jharkhand, 17. Myself, Raja, I'm from Vijayawada and age 28. That's great. So we have the people who is from 24 to 34 and I can see the poll on your screen as well. The majority of the audience is from 20 to 30. Perfect. So that's good to know. 80% of people, that's good to know. That's good to know. So I've got pretty much clarity. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for, cooperating with me and giving me this particular understanding. I'll make sure that, with this particular age group only, I'll make sure this webinar goes well. All right. Perfect enough. So guys, this is me. My name is Amir Akhtar. I'm a career consultant and I have helped more than 200 plus people in finding an IT job. And those were from a non-IT background and some of them from an IT background as well. I have total 5 years of experience in a tech industry and I'll tell you how you can switch from non-IT to IT. Also, I will bring one guest as well, but he will also tell you some top secrets as well. So if you want to connect with me, talk to me, chat with me, and discuss about your career switch issues, here's my Instagram link. You can reach out to me, talk to me, follow me, DM me. I'm always available to help you out. All right. So this is my Instagram link, guys. We can discuss a lot more about our career switch, how we can get a high paying IT jobs, or what sort of skills we need to learn, whatever the things you are facing right now or the challenges you have. you guys can reach out to me. All right, let's move on. Okay, so I'll just pin my Instagram, and then we will definitely gonna start. All right, let's move on. So why we are doing this particular masterclass? So we are conducting this masterclass in support of our IT profession from scratch to an employment. All right, so yes, so we are conducting this particular masterclass to support our course, which is IT profession from scratch to employment, and we will guide you the easiest way to enter into IT from scratch. And we have that particular program which solves all the problem. That is time and money. We will save it, and I'm going to tell you more about this, but more on this at the end of this particular webinar. So stay tuned because I have something to announce for all of you. If I'll talk about the course pricing, this is the course pricing 11,490, and whoever is watching me right now is eligible for 33% of discount. That is 7,690, and you can get free counseling call. The link is into the chat section. You can just click it, get free counseling call, and understand that how you guys are promising the job guarantee. All right, moving on. So let's talk about what is Coding Invaders. So Coding Invaders is a platform. It's an edtech platform which help all non-IT people to get into an IT profession. And the starting salary is 5 lakh and the maximum one is 36 lakh per annum. And on an average, if I'll talk about the salary hike, then it is 30 to 400%. That this is what a salary hike a candidate is getting from our programs, and 93% of the placement rate is there. And we have 22,000 plus already students who are learning with us, and we have already helped 100 plus companies, and we are training their employees as well. All right. So we will discuss what exactly we are doing, how we are so much getting a placement rate. All right. So we will discuss about it. Don't worry. So now let's understand what you will learn today. Guys, relax. I'm going to tell you about the surprise also. Okay. Just let me complete this. I can see the people are very much excited to know what sort of surprise I'm telling. So yes, what you will learn today, you will learn that why we need to enter into IT industry, why it is important, what is the future of IT market in India and the world. All right, and you will also learn the 6 most in demand profession in IT industry. All right, why I'm telling you 6? The problem is, and now in edtech industry, which I'm observing, that multiple platforms are there. Some of what is happening with the people is some of the friends are a good software developer, some of them are a good data scientist, some of them are a good mobile developer. What is happening is like people are just looking at them and buying courses just because their friends are successful, and after 1 month they are dropping that courses because then they realize that it is not their cup of tea. So it's very much important to understand what all 6 most in demand professions are, and the more important thing is, like, to understand which is my cup of tea. On that basis, if you will take decision, then you're going to make millions for sure. So we'll discuss that as well. And what you will get in this particular webinar, you will get a chance to ask question to the guest speaker. I'll pick up the questions from your side and I'll ask to the guest speaker and we'll get an answer. All right. You will also get a certificate of participation. You'll also get a special offer for our course, which is IT profession from scratch to employment, which we promise 100% job guarantee with agreement. Yes, we do provide agreement of job guarantee before enrollment. If you will not be placed, you will get 100% refund. I'm not kidding. It's a serious thing. Even the agreement is also available on the website as well. We will discuss more on this at the end of this particular webinar. Moving on. So let's come to the main part, which I was telling you, the surprise and the plans that I have for all of you who is engaging with me and watching me right now. So I'm starting right now one contest for you. And in this particular contest, right now I'm starting. The link is in the chat section. What will happen? I will give this 100% job guarantee course in IT industry, which promises job guarantee with an agreement. You will win it, this premium course, for free. And to participate in this contest, the link is into the chat section. Just after 40 minutes, I'll just open my screen. I'll share my screen. I'll choose one random person from you only. And I'll enroll right away in front of you in a job guarantee batch as well. So it is not something that this contest is going to run for 7 days, 10 days, or a month. No, I'm starting it right now. And just after 40 minutes, I will announce the winner from all of you. So stay tuned. Be ready with your questions. Just listen what we are talking. And then after Q&A session, we will share the screen and make one person winner and enroll into a job guarantee batch. So the link is into the chat section. Start filling up the form so that you are in this contest and you should not lose it. All right. So I'll just give you 10-20 seconds, guys. Go, hurry up, fill up the form. I can see a good number of people are filling up. So guys, hurry up. The link is into the chat section. Go fill it up, and I'll give you 10-20 seconds, and then we will definitely going to start this webinar with the guest speaker. All right. So if you have already registered, just comment down that yes, you have registered, you are done, you are ready. Then I'll just take this as a confirmation and I'll start this particular webinar. All right. So I'm pasting this link again and again in the chat section, if you can see. So in this particular link, so you have to just drop your email and number. What I'll do, I'll just share my screen at the after Q&A session, and then I'll pick one random person and will enroll into a job guarantee batch. All right. And you will be winning this particular premium course, that too for free. So any which ways, you are in the benefits for sure. So I can see the numbers are increasing. I can see still people are trying to find the links. So hurry up, guys. The link is into the chat section. Even I have pinned it also. So whoever have not registered yet, please register, because just after 40 minutes, I'm going to announce the winner. So it is especially for those who is watching me and who are serious about this particular webinar. All right. So submitted, done. Shrijit is saying that what I have missed out. Not yet. You haven't missed out anything. I have just started one contest to win the premium course, that too for free, which promises job guarantee. And after 40 minutes, I'll just share my screen and announce the winner from all the people who have just participated. So the link is into the chat section. I'll keep on pasting this link to all of you so that you should not miss it. Even if you want to help your friends, you can ask them to stop scrolling Instagram and come to this particular webinar, learn something, and win something and make your career for sure with Coding Invaders. Akash Majumdar is saying, how are you doing? I'm doing great, bro. All right. Vamshi Krishna is saying you have to respond individually. For sure, I'll do that. I'll make sure that I am taking everybody's names and everybody is getting a reply from me. For sure, I'll do it. Okay, so let me see how many people have participated. Are you guys able to fill the form? Because I can see that people are struggling to fill up the form. So the last person who filled this form is Sadhna or Safna, I guess. Yes. Perfect. Done. Nihal is saying done. Are you guys able to open the link? If you guys just give me yes or no. Okay. So you guys are able to open the link. Perfect. I'll just check. Harpreet, yes. I have somebody saying that I have financial problem. No worries. If you're hardworking, you will win this game. Just to tell you guys, financial problem is just a moment. Okay, you will overcome for sure. It's not a big deal. If you're hardworking, you will win this game. It's just a moment. No need to worry about. So the last person who registered is Vishnu Prakash. I can see almost everybody has already filled it up. Yes, you are still watching me. You are not filling this particular form. You can still participate, because if you're here, let me give some gifts to you, right? So I'll just give 10-20 seconds to all of you. Whoever have not participated yet, do participate. And I'll keep on sending this link to all of you so that you should register. Sir, I'm currently doing a job, and how can I attend this class? Sir, please let me know. So here, this particular webinar, because I'm going to bring the guest speaker. He's an interesting person, and we're going to discuss a lot more thing how he did it, because we're going to relate with a lot of things. We'll ask silly questions, many questions to him, how he made it big in his life, and we will try to understand that how we can also do it. So don't worry, guys. To all the people who have questions in their mind, keep your questions ready, because I myself going to ask a lot more questions and discuss how he made it and how he's enjoying his life. Because what is the best thing about IT industry is it's a work from home. And sometimes people are working from mountains. So it means it's work from anywhere. So that's the best thing about IT. So we'll discuss a lot more perks, pros and cons and everything in IT for sure. So Sachin Yadav is saying, sir, please announce my name. Yes. Hi, Sachin. I'm happy that you have joined over here. Vamshi Krishna, I'm BTech Civil Engineering background 2013 and 10 years of gap now. I want to shift to IT. It is still possible. We'll discuss on how. Keep this question ready in the Q&A session. All right. So I'm just going without wasting any much time. I'm just going to start this particular webinar. I can see total 116 people have registered. If all the people who have not registered yet, I'll keep on pasting that link for all of you so that you should not miss it. And let's start this particular webinar and learn something today. So please welcome Mr. Nandan Kumar, who is a senior software engineer in O9 Solution Inc., and we'll know more about him.
Hey, hi Amir, hi everyone.
Hi, Nandan. I'm happy to see you over here, and I'm very much excited. And I hope you can see that the excitement in the audience about how to switch to IT and multiply salary to 3x. So I won't say much now. I would just pass on the mic to you and please let us know that what exactly you're doing and where you are right now and how you made it with all your, educational background, everything. Would love to know about you so that we can carry on this webinar.
Sure, yeah. I can definitely see the excitement in all the attendees and so many questions and just I have the chat window open and I just you know every like it's popping up every now and then.
Yeah.
So many questions people have and yeah, I'll try to answer as many as I can.
Mm-hmm.
So about me, okay, I'm a senior software engineer. I'm currently working at O9 Solutions, and I've been in IT industry for 6 years, and I've worked in the field of front end, NLP, machine learning and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, uh, where I started as a front end developer, and now I'm currently leading the NLP team at O9 Solutions.
Mm-hmm.
And how what else? And I think IT has given me a lot.
Understood.
IT coding in general has given me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
From a techie, a software engineer, it got me chance to feature in BBC, Deccan Herald, name any newspaper in the world, and I
Wow.
have my name on it.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
You may have, one of my friends just day before yesterday telling me, uh, in the popular culture, I'm
Mm-hmm.
known as Indigo Hacker.
Wow.
So
That's nice.
that's my introduction, guys.
That's
Thank
nice.
you.
That's nice. That's nice. I'm really much impressed. So now, one thing just wanted to understand. I got to know from your LinkedIn profile that you have also done BTech, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I have also done BTech. I'm a mechanical engineer. I don't know. Fortunately I'm a mechanical engineer, or unfortunately I don't know. But yeah, so I have done that BTech like as everybody do, right? So now I just wanted to understand wherever you are in your life. I can see you are at the good achievement and you are making big in your life. Just wanted to know one thing. Just tell me very honestly, did that BTech help you or was your hard work after the BTech?
Okay. So tough spot I'm in currently. So I think I wouldn't say BTech did not help. You know,
Uh-huh.
and it's not just BTech in general. I think the college education that we got, right, that
Mm-hmm.
prepared me for the world. I'm currently living in, and I'm doing everything what
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing. So that was the start of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
College prepared me for what next to come, and
Mm-hmm.
then obviously there was hard work, a lot of hard work, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
sleepless nights, if I have to put it, in
Mm-hmm.
learning, working, and creating every new things, new projects every now and then, and that's what got me here.
That's interesting. That's interesting. So one thing is clear that for sure our BTech have definitely held. But why I asked this guys to our guest speaker, just to let you know that yes, from wherever background you are, whichever background you are, with your hardship, you can definitely make it. So we will discuss more on this at the end of this particular webinar. So stay tuned. All right. So now, Nandan, just wanted to understand one thing from you. As you can see, too many of layoffs are happening. Things are happening. People are getting laid off, even from Google, Amazon, and now here in this webinar, we are discussing: is it a good time to enter into IT? What's your comment on that, and why we need to think about IT?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a good time to switch to IT or any that field you want to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
See, markets can get good or bad. That's
Mm-hmm.
a different economics altogether. But it's not
Mm-hmm.
that should not stop you into if you want to get into IT, the market
Mm-hmm.
should not stop you. Maybe Google, Amazon, they are laying off people, fine, but they're
Mm-hmm.
also hundreds of companies that are hiring new people every
Mhm.
day. There are like
Mhm.
so many IT jobs still available.
Mhm.
There's a bad phase, and it happens every
Mhm.
now and then, and it doesn't relate to IT. The other
Mhm.
field, every field had its layoffs, and then some sort of bad times that keep on happening. It's a cycle, right? But
Understood.
I think it's never a bad time to do what you want to do.
Mhm.
Whenever you start, that's the right time to do it.
Understood. Understood. So, one thing is very clear that to all the people who are getting laid off, so I think that people generally think that, oh, they are homeless now or they don't have job, but it's incorrect. They are getting even more packages in different companies, and people are chasing them to
Definitely.
hire that. Oh, this is a Google guy, Amazon guy, or something like that.
Yeah.
So, and any which ways, if I'll just
Yeah.
summarize, then this is something which is just a business decision right nowadays, and that's why people are getting laid off. But it doesn't mean that it's insecure or job security is not there. It's still there because it's a whole game of skill set. All right, we got the clarity. Now, as you mentioned, you are already into this more than 5 years into this IT industry, right? And
Yes.
right now, just wanted to understand one thing from you. You have switched multiple companies as well, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Now, you have been to the front end, the back end, and you have tried MLAI, a lot more things you are into, right? So,
Mhm.
looking at the number of startups in India, we can see a lot of startups are coming.
Yes.
I see a lot of need and opportunity for a tech people, right?
Mhm.
So, what would you like to tell to all of us that this IT thing is just booming or is just a bubble or it is a future actually that we should definitely do it and it's safe because the number of businesses are increasing, opportunities are increasing, and the need of tech people is going to be maximum. What do you think?
So, yeah, in my opinion, IT is not a bubble. It has been there for a significant amount of time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And day in, day out, I think the dependency on IT is increasing. It's not like going to decrease anytime soon because
Mm-hmm.
everyone is going online. People are like doing remote things. You can, you can control machinery sitting from here to place far away. So
Mm-hmm.
those things will keep on happening. They will not.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and that's this is something that will keep on happening, and people will looking at more better ways to do it. I think, and IT is not a field that is going away anytime soon. And
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, it's going to increase, and it's going to increase drastically.
Understood. Understood. So one thing is clear that the need is going to be maximum. Now, one thing I just
Yeah,
wanted to know from your end, as you are into
yeah,
this industry for more than 5 years,
yeah.
ha- does this happen with you ever that you are hiring for your team and you're taking interviews multiple times in a week, but you
Mhm.
are struggling to find one nice candidate just because you are not getting skilled people? Do you struggle?
It's a constant struggle in the IT industry.
Yeah.
Everyone is feeling that way.
Yeah.
Have there are like people having the skilled people in your team is the best thing a lead can have or a
Mhm.
company can have. And
Mhm.
when we are interviewing, we constantly find people. I think almost like 4 to 5 out of 10 we
Mhm.
feel that they are not skilled enough. It
Mhm.
happens all the
Okay.
time. So I think there's a obviously shortage of skilled people, and
Mhm.
big companies are always looking for that. We want
Understood.
skilled people to join our
Understood.
team.
Understood. So it means that one thing is clear that the demand is so much, but supply is very less just because people are not skilled enough. We are struggling. So, guys,
Yeah,
just wanted to tell you one thing. We think that job is not there. Job is there, but the problem is skilled people are not there. So if we are learning the skills and then reaching out to those opportunity, you will crack it for sure. And we know the hack behind it. That's why we promise a job guarantee thing. All right. So let's understand one thing from you that we know like in this COVID thing, a lot more things we observe that all non IT people, sales people, and other all the operational associates and everybody were getting laid off, or they're not getting those facilities. But the IT people were enjoying their whole work life balance, sitting with the laptops in their home, and there was not big deal with them, right? So this was this. Now this thing is a plus point that we understood. Now
Definitely.
just need your honest answer as an IT professional. What is the pros of being an IT professional, and what is the cons of being an IT professional? If you could tell us, that would be great for us to understand.
So I think the pros I'll start with. So pros is like obviously you get work from home. In most of the companies, you get to work from home.
Mm-hmm.
And the second thing, you can work at your own will. So in IT, when you're like building stuff, you don't have to be available all the time or be in office. The
Mm-hmm.
point is you have a requirement, you have to deliver it. So you
Mm-hmm.
can choose your pace, you can choose your time, how, so
Mm-hmm.
that flexibility is there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously job security and all those things, in the current scenario, there are a few cases, but if you look at it, it's a big market, right? Even like
Mm-hmm.
for some people got laid off, I think, and but they'll get a better package, a better company, I believe, because
Mm-hmm.
there will be need is not going to, some there are some cuts somewhere, but then there will be other companies that will be hiring more people. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that
Understood.
is there. And growth, you have definitely a good growth is there. Salary, IT employees, techies get some insane amount of salary. And I'm like, I have friends who are like, earning crazy money. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's there. Cons, yeah, obviously there are a few cons. And
Mm-hmm.
and obviously pros outweigh the cons. Cons is like sometimes you have to work late, you have to there are like sometimes there's the need, and you have to work extra hours just to finish that. And but if you
Mm-hmm.
manage time well, that you will not get that situation most of the time. You'll be able
Mm-hmm.
to easily manage it, but you have to like manage your time from start to end. Now, that's okay, you can manage, and that will not affect you much.
Mm-hmm.
Second, you have to get keep yourself updated. I'm still
Mm-hmm.
learning, and I think in coming future also I'll have to keep learning to keep myself updated. That's one part of IT that everyone has to understand, that you have
Mm-hmm.
to keep yourself updated. You have to keep learning. Learning does
Mm-hmm.
not stop in IT, and
Understood.
that's the core of it. If you want to be a good engineer, you want to become a good IT engineer or software engineer, you have to keep learning. So
Understood.
and starting from your basic boot camp
Mm-hmm.
to once you get into the field, you have to keep learning. So that's
Um,
that is one. It is actually not a con. You have to keep your mind engaged to grow up. So that's it.
Understood,
Yeah,
understood,
yeah.
understood. So
These
it
are
is
the
very much clear, like, if we wanted to grow, we have to keep ourselves updated, because there's too many things are coming in the market. People are, what is happening? People are very much scared about, the AI thing, that, oh my God, will this take our job opportunity or something like that? No, guys, it will not, definitely not take, because
yeah.
to maintain an AI, you need a person, you need a human being who can maintain this. And to maintain this, for sure you need to understand how you can run that, and to run that you need to update yourself. And the early you will handle this situation, the more package you will get, because you updated yourself early, your demand is more. So that is the best
Mhm.
part about this IT, because you will be always on trend, and the more you will learn, the more you will earn, and the more you will grow. As simple as that. And again, as Nandan, I would, as I always repeat one example. If you will see one of the best brand, which is Nokia,
Yeah.
they didn't update it themselves. Now
Yes.
you
Yes.
understand what's their value, right?
Yeah.
They are now into a different businesses. All
Yeah.
right. So you have to keep yourself updated. Otherwise, you would be like that. Irrespective of how much intellect and the qualities you have, if you will not update yourself, your worth will decrease. All
And
right.
yeah, and it's not just with IT. I think any field, right?
Anywhere,
You go
yes.
to you have to keep yourself updated. That's the demand, right? Everywhere.
Exactly,
So
exactly, exactly.
to keep
You know,
learning. keep
even
updating yourself.
even even if I talk about even a simple bank example, all the transaction which was happening manually, now it is online. So if you will not shift, you will struggle, right? And
Yes,
if you will
yes.
see from the demonetization, Paytm was on hike because
Yeah.
they were updated, and that's how the Paytm became the first example into the digital transaction. So similarly for all of you, see guys, I know Paytm is in loss, but still I'm just giving you an example. All right, so I'm just giving you an
But,
example that you have to.
I mean, not just Paytm, right? Think about India in general. India,
Hmm.
let's consider India as a company, right?
Hmm.
We are so ahead of other countries in digital payment. UPI is
Exactly.
crazy, right? How
Hmm.
we innovated, we invested our time and money and resources into developing something that is like so good, and everyone is now using it. So yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, understood. So, guys, one thing which Nandan is trying to understand, make you understand, is we are for sure far ahead than other countries, and we have to keep ourselves updated, and that's how we will keep on growing. All right. So now let me show you one interesting statistics to all of you. That is, this is an IT market in India, and total more than 100 billion US dollars are actually there into the software industry by 2025. 10% of Indian IT will contribute to the GDP of 2025. Are you understanding? 10%. So do you understand how much exact opportunity, the millions of opportunities is going to come? Now the problem is, just ask yourself that are you skilled enough to those particular opportunity? You will definitely realize that no, because too much myths and pre-assumptions are there in the mind that I need to be from a coding background, I need to be a BTech graduate, or I need to know the C of a coding. It's nothing like that. You can still upskill yourself, whatever the background you have, you can still upskill yourself and get this thing done, because people are in need but they are not getting good skilled people. All right, now let's understand one thing, how whole IT thing works. I'm going to share one you know slides to all of you where you will understand when a company forms, how this IT thing works, what sort of positions are required. Okay, like mobile developer, front end developer, back end developer, data analyst, IT project manager, QA. So you will understand that in this IT profession, why all six are most high paying. Okay, you will understand that, and also you will understand that where is the use cases basically. Okay, so these are the slides. Okay, if you will see that these are the steps that where exactly the IT product works. So I'll just pass on this opportunity to Nandan, that please explain us how this whole IT thing works with the designation wise.
Sure, sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, in general, see, whenever we want to build a product, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The product, we have to understand what is the product, what the product should do.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say an application like Paytm, right? We were talking about it, and
Mm-hmm.
so it goes through a cycle. You have to first define like, okay, this Paytm app. It should do make the payment. Now that's you have to then we have to understand what is the need. Need is making them
Mm-hmm.
sending the money to from one person to other person. Then you
Mm-hmm.
have to understand all the requirements around it. So it's just not just send one person to one another person, so one person to another business, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of story around it, like how will that happen, and why do we need it, and even understanding like whether it will make money for the company in future. That's where
Mm-hmm.
these business analysts come into picture, right? They
Mm-hmm.
understand the use of the product, and they make some prediction that in the future this will brings this much of revenue to the company. And same then, once that is done, then there's a team that gets created, and now to run the team we'll need these IT project managers, right? You
Mm-hmm.
have to they will allocate the resource. They will make some timelines, like, okay, this particular part will take this much time. So and this whole product will, let's say, to make this whole product, it will take 6 months of time. These product ID managers will do that. And then there will be design, as in some design can be in different ways. There are like some workflow design basically. Then there are like actual wireframes that user, we call them UX designers, they create. It's like whatever you see on a mobile application,
Mm-hmm.
right, or a website, it doesn't just to come out of nowhere. There are people
Mm-hmm.
who create those designs, and then share it with the team, and there is a feedback cycle that happens behind the scene. People
Mhm.
see this and say, "Oh, yeah, this looks good," and
Mhm.
I think people will like it. So
Mhm.
that cycle happens, okay. And there is
Mhm.
also when like they say, "No, this doesn't look so good. We have to change
Exactly.
something." So yeah,
Mhm.
that happens. And once that design is approved, then comes the main part, is like
Mhm.
coding. Building those websites, building those applications, and
Mhm.
this is where comes mobile developers. They do mobile application development, and then there are like front end developers who do website UX, do what you see on the website, and then there are
Mhm.
back end developers who understand, create all the interacts, basically everything that runs behind the scene. You do not see it, but there is a lot of engineering happening that happens behind the scene. Backend developers come into picture. There are like a lot of jargons, like I mean databases and everything that they take care of. Then once everything is built, that QA engineers come into picture. QA are like quality assurance. They check if everything is working as
Mhm.
we had planned. You know,
Mhm.
according to the requirement, like they take the application, they test it. Okay, scan happening, good.
Mhm.
Payment happening, good. If it
Mhm.
doesn't happen, they log a ticket that okay, payment is not happening. And
Mhm.
then again it goes back to the circle, right?
Mhm.
That happens. Then after everything is done and everything looks good, they just go live. So it's that's when we see at the end user, we see the product, we use the app. That is the after the go live, and there's just
Mhm.
like 6 months, 10 months of development that happens from step one to step six. Sometimes
Mhm.
it's more, never know. And then after the go live, obviously there is a lead of maintenance. No
Mhm.
code can be just left, like you can't just create it once and just leave it.
Mhm.
They're just saying that a product is never completed in IT.
Mhm.
you know just not never done. There is always something that will come up. So there will be maintenance and there will be improvement also, right?
Mhm.
And then final part, I think is when user finally uses these applications, data analyst, they just there is a lot of tracking involved. You don't know it, but every move you do in an application, in a website, is getting tracked.
Mhm.
It tracks which country you are from, which button you clicked, which button you did not click. Everything is getting tracked, and then based on that, there are changes in the application website. So it makes for user, it makes it better. So there is like
Mhm.
improvements coming up every now and then based on that data. So
Mhm.
yeah, the whole cycle, and in whole the whole cycle, there are like some part that require complete coding, and there are some part that do not require coding, or require less coding. So yeah,
Mhm. So
that's
one thing is clear that data analyst, if I talk about data analyst, it required less coding, right?
definitely, yeah. It's more about understanding the data, visualizing the data, and
Mhm.
making prediction. It could be
Mhm.
your you can create some Excel models to make the predictions, or you can just use your analytics brain to
Mhm.
see. It's like you just see that okay, this day there are more
Uh-huh.
users, right? So okay, we should post something on a Sunday because there are more people coming to their website. So
Mm-hmm.
something
So
like that. Yeah.
whatever the activities is happening in the whole businesses they just try to make it sync and try to make some sense and meaning out of that particular data and present it in the form of better visuals. And that's what the job of data analyst is. Okay. So guys, we have understood how exactly this IT thing works, how exactly the role of business analyst, IT project manager, front end, back end, QA, mobile developer, and data analytics come into this particular IT industry. So what I am trying to convey over here is, with the help of Nandan, is that not only one profession is growing. If IT industry is growing, then all six professions is growing. All right. Now I'm 100% sure that you must be thinking, which one is your cup of tea? How to decide that which one I am best? Okay. So we will discuss that, and we have that solutions also. And I'm sure that you have understood what is the how exactly this role works, because Nandan have already very well explained what this role works. So what we have done as a coding invaders over here, we were facing some problems in the audience, that people are eager to learn a lot of a skill set, but they are just learning because their friends are this thing, but their relatives are this thing, and on that basis they are choosing the course and buying, investing lakhs of money. So what we did as in coding invaders, We made a course which with the name of IT profession from scratch to employment. What we do, so it's a whole 9 month course, but in the first 6 week we will give you all six high paying professions module and to practice and to understand what it is. So what will happen in the first 6 week, that is 1 month and 2 week. So once you will go to all six profession, for sure, you will like something and you will dislike something. Okay. So what you will dislike, for sure, you will not continue. The one you liked, then you can ask yourself that should I go ahead or not? Because once you will understand that now data analytics or maybe QA or maybe project management is my cup of tea because I have practiced all six profession, now I got the clarity that this is what I like, and then continue that one single profession for another 8 months and get a guaranteed job. That is the smartest way to save your time and then money, right? So what will happen, either you will not continue because you didn't like anything, that saves your time and money, and even if you will continue, that you will continue with the proper motivation and in a more serious way. What happens in the first month, in the day one, everybody is excited, everybody is motivated, oh no, I'll do it, I'll just complete it. But just after 1 month, people start dropping. Now the real people will continue after 1 month, but the first 6 week, what we will do, we will make you test all this, we will make you test all this particular profession and then realize. Let's take an example. If I'm a mechanical engineer, I can tell you very confidently why to do mechanical engineering and why not to do mechanical engineering because I have done that mechanical engineering, right? Similarly, to understand why to go for front end and why not to go for front end, why to go for data science, why not to go for data science, it's better try it yourself. Why to look here and there and discuss with everybody and ask their opinion and decide your future? We are giving you all six profession in first 6 weeks. Try it out, whatever you like, continue. If you dislike, don't continue. Simple as that. And above that, we will give you a career counselor who will give you an idea that, hey, this is where you're doing good, this is where you're doing it, I think this is the best thing for you. And then you will analyze yourself and take better decision. So that's how in a coding invaders we made this particular product, IT profession from scratch to employment, and it is helping more than 93% of people are getting placed. Why? Because we are helping them to make a better decision and making them understand which one is their cup of tea. All right. Now, move on. Let's understand what is the salaries these IT professionals get. Okay. Although the salaries that I have entered right now, if you will see, generally, you know what, Nandan, whenever I interact with the guest speakers, they make fun of me because I have entered very less salary. If you will see 4 lakh, 7 lakh, but you also accept the fact that every people now are starting with more than 10 lakh packages easily. It's a normal, right? So you can correct me in this my slides, okay? But just wanted to understand from you, if from a non-IT background and I'm just starting, what will be my first salary on a normal way, if I'll just say?
So I think with a very simple, I mean, just a simple IT training. I mean, not something very targeted. I
Mm-hmm.
think you can easily get 3 to 4 lakh. Like that's like you just don't know the very basics and nothing very targeted. Then and then if you just target like you go for these high demand roles,
Mm-hmm.
let's say front end, QA, and machine learning and all those things.
Mm-hmm.
There's a wide spectrum, but I think it can start anything from 6 to 7 lakh and go up to 10 to 15 lakh for a fresher.
For a
So
fresher, wow,
yeah,
that's
I
great.
mean, I just in my team, I think
Mm-hmm.
I can say like a fresher, fresh out of college. He's
Mm-hmm.
like, let's say the person is a tech graduate, but
Mm-hmm.
still their salary is more than 1 million INR.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you can get the idea, right? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so that's something is a pay of a fresher in general. I mean, if you go to any good product company, and that's like a very generic thing. It's all
Mm-hmm.
over in the industry. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
one particular company. You can
Mm-hmm.
get it easily. So no big deal.
Understood. Understood. And after 1 or 2 years, how much we can aim?
See, then once you get the experience, right?
Mhm.
There's no limit.
Wow.
There's literally no limit. I can tell you.
Is there
Uh,
anybody who's earning in crore, by the way?
there are people who are earning in crores.
Wow. And they are
Okay,
not all, they are
it
also
may
not
not
from
be,
IIT, right?
it may not be absolute, in terms of pay, but their CTC you like in crore, and then it consists of your fixed pay, and then it
Mhm.
consists of your stock bonus and so many other things. But yeah, it can go to a crore, and you have to understand that's like one IT developer goes to a company, right? So like that's the amount, insane amount the companies are paying to IT developers, like
Mhm.
IT
Mhm.
guys. So,
Mhm. Mhm. And one thing, just wanted to know, just because I am from a non-IT background,
mhm.
and I was not so great a student, to be very honest. Okay,
No,
so
I mean, no one were in college. I mean, other than couple of them. I mean, couples.
so I have
Most
one
of us are
confusion.
like
One
that.
confusion. Just wanted to understand.
Yeah.
Have you seen any average people making more than 50-60 lakhs in the IT industry? Like average people who just score, in between 55% to 70%. Those average people. Do you have an example in your whole circle
So
itself?
how would I tell you? I know a person who with a commerce background,
Mm-hmm.
no engineering degree,
Mm-hmm.
is earning in that number.
Wow.
I know that person personally.
Wow. Wow. So
And
guys, what else you need? You have that example. Even the guest speaker is mentioning that it is possible. And you know what the interesting part is, Nandan? I have seen some interns who have not even completed their graduation are getting
yeah.
50,000 rupees as a stipend nowadays. The
Mm, mm.
stipend amount is 50,000 and 60,000 nowadays, which I am surprised to see right now.
Yes, yes.
So,
No, times trend has changed. I think when I started 6 years back, it was a totally different time.
mhm.
Now it's a totally different game now.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
people are getting that much salary. Freshers are getting, I mean, when I was like, you can say, being a little ambitious in terms of numbers and designations, I was
Mhm.
told by, in my previous to previous organization, I was told like, you're being too ambitious. But I
Mhm.
think now we all know that there's nothing like too ambitious in IT.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Understood. Understood. Okay, we got the clarity. So, from whatever your background is, it's just you who's stopping yourself, guys. So you can take action and you can make your career for sure. So we'll discuss more on this. Now let's understand one thing from Nandan, that oh, I have to also tell you about the courses, by the way. So yes, this slide shows that to all the people who just wanted to understand what is the course price and everything. So here is the course price, 11,490 rupees per month. But yes, if you are watching me and Nandan and the coding invaders, we will be you will be getting all 33% discount in our courses, and you will get it in just 7,690 rupees per month. But to make this best decision, first of all, I am offering you a free counseling call. The link is into the chat section. Go eat their head and understand how you guys are promising me job guarantee, what exactly the agreement are. See, read, understand, verify, cross question, tell about your background, understand their logic, ask how exactly your plan is, what exactly your modules look like. Give me example of alumni. Ask everything, then take best decision. For that, I'm offering you a free counseling call. Go ask all your questions about the job guarantee batch. Moving ahead. All right. Now, Nandan, just wanted to understand from your end, how did you choose your career path? Like, I'm sure everybody sometimes feel that they need mentoring or which profession I should choose, but how you understood that, this particular field gonna be working for me. So we are trying to understand if you could give some tips to us, the audience, that how we should think about ourselves and decide that which profession I need to move on.
yes, yes, definitely. Okay, let me get myself comfortable a little bit. So
Sure,
I'll
sure.
be okay. So yeah, I think uh, when I was starting my career in IT,
Mm-hmm.
I was sort of confused because I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know where to go, what to do,
Mm-hmm.
and there was no such clarity, and back then there were not so many resources, like you guys are doing, telling these are the different high paying fields or fields in demand where you can look at. We
Mm-hmm.
didn't have that luxury back then. So at one point, I was this close to leaving IT and getting into a different field, non-IT field.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow uh, I thought, okay, let me give it a final chance. And and I started interning at a early stage startup,
Mm-hmm.
and no, at that point, no training at all.
Mm-hmm.
I just started looking, I was given a task. I started looking around the internet,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously I had my, because I had my engineering experience, so I knew how these things work to an extent,
Mm-hmm.
and I started building, and I had started trying, and then I was able to build something. And
Mm-hmm.
once I built that one thing, right, it was a
Mm-hmm.
simple blog that I had built.
Mm-hmm.
And once I built that, I got the, you know, confidence that, okay, yes, I can do it. I can build things.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what was my, start of my IT career. The
Understood.
thrill, the happiness of being able to build something, that was the start. And then I just kept on learning, kept on building, and that process is still going on.
Understood. Understood. So one thing is very clear with your explanation is you were trying all this. Okay.
Yes.
So trying is something which is very much important, guys. Yes. So there's no one hack which I would suggest you that with this particular hack you can get this particular thing. Then no, as I told you, you need to try everything and then you will understand, that this is best. Just like the
Yeah.
way, uh, I don't know whether it's the right example or not, but still, should I mention it? Okay. So the way we date too many peoples to understand which one is one perfect one. So similarly, you have to keep on trying different professional skills to understand that which one is working for us. All right.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. I think that happens. Yeah,
So
totally relatable.
yeah, yeah. So it's very simple, guys. The more you will try, the more better you will understand. Now let's understand. I have made some separate slides for all of you guys. Okay, you must be having some qualities in you. Okay, you must be having some leadership qualities, some research qualities, and a lot more. So I've made one slides with all the qualities where you will see yourself that what you can become best. Okay, so I'll just show you right away. Okay, so all the people who is watching me right now, just see these are the professions and these are the quality they have. So all the people who is watching me right now and Nandan, just see which qualities you have and tell me which course is best for you, which not course, which profession is best for you. So just comment down in the chat section so that I can see that what exact the profession is suiting your quality. So there's a creativity, communication, growth mindset, teamwork, problem solving. Then you are a front end guy. If you are more into the research, attention to details, communication, problem solving, then you are a more sort of data science guy or girl. And if you're from problem solving, teamwork, patience, communication, then you are from the back end. Just see what qualities you have and tell me in the chat section that which designation or which profession is best for you. So I can see the people are saying project management, data analysis and backend, QA, data science. Anybody else? Data analytics. So majority of the people are from the research and attention to details, communication and problem solving. Great. Project management. I'm sure you know what, Nandan, why people are also choosing project management just because of the leadership quality. Everybody wants to become a manager. So uh,
Yeah, yeah. But let me tell you, project managers are bashed upon by developers all the time. Like, you're always like, man, what are you doing? No, 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 this is
exactly.
not good. You're setting
Exactly.
up too tight timelines. But yeah, obviously you get to lead the team. You have to decide about who does what. So
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Perfect. So I can see front end, QA, mobile development, front end. So, guys, I know
those front
with this
end,
slides,
they are my kind of
data
people.
science. Exactly. So, guys,
So
meanwhile, you
I
tell.
said
Oh, yeah,
those
yeah.
front end people, they're my okay.
Wow, that's nice.
Amir,
Yes.
I kind of lost you in between.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm back, right?
Yeah, yeah, you're back now.
Perfect, perfect. Just give me 10 seconds, guys. My dad is calling me. Let me see. Is there anything important? Hello? हाँ हाँ ठीक ठीक नहीं अभी नहीं 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 हाँ हाँ आया है यस so guys always give importance to your parent whether wherever you are okay it may be an important call. So I have understood that majority of the people are saying that they are from the full stack and data analysis and everything. Perfect. Moving on. So we have got the clarity. So now it's important to start this Q&A session now, and I am sure that everybody is ready with a lot of questions and wanted to ask to our guest speaker. So I'll just check what questions you guys have, and we'll ask this, you know, to Nandan, and we'll see and we'll clear our doubts. Perfect. All right. So the first question, and then I'm shooting to you, and the question is, I am an. The question is from Vishnu Vardhan. I am an average student. I got a job, IT job in one MNC, and I was terminated due to recession. Can I rejoin in IT?
Yes, definitely. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can, and I'm really sorry to hear that. Okay, you got terminated, but that's not, the end of the world for you, or that's not the end, your end in the IT industry.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, be, being an average student, I think those average students are the best ones, because they can be consistent, because they don't have a choice. They
Mm-hmm.
can keep grinding till they get it.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead. If you have to prepare. Obviously, to start your preparation. Don't waste any time,
Mm-hmm.
and go ahead, give interviews, and you will get it. Don't hold yourself back. Don't get discouraged at this point. Go ahead, and all the best to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this words. So it's nothing a black spot on your CV, by the way. It's just a
No,
business decision. You got
absolutely.
laid off, you can rejoin, not a big problem. Question from Vishal. I am 42 years old and I wish to switch into IT. Is it possible?
Yes, sir. You can switch into IT. I think what you need is, obviously there will be, you have to get the skills required for IT, and
Mhm.
then once you get that skills, I mean, that's what we are here in this webinar, right? So you get yourself enrolled in a course or something like that, and then you get an idea how IT works. You get you do those learnings, and then once you think you are ready, go ahead and interview yourself, and there's no stopping, right? It's as simple as, people who have worked in army in the past do join government jobs and other jobs, right? So age, I don't think, is a number in even in IT. We are very welcoming people. We do not we don't only consider young people our people, or everyone who can build stuff, who can do do testing. They can join IT, and anything around the whole IT ecosystem. So it's completely all right.
Understood. Thank you. Thank you so much. And just another question from Vivek Kinge. Sir, I am in second year mechanical engineering. Can I start job with this particular, taking courses like this, and we can still start upskilling yourself? Can we get a job after this?
I mean, if you want to start a job right now, um, I mean, you can start a job, but I'm given you are in your engineering, and you will have to complete. I am assuming you will have to complete. So, but yeah, you can always take a course, and get into the IT field and start working parallelly. If you can manage your degree, I suggest you do that, because there's no excuse to leaving your career, like college in the midway. But yeah, you can always look for a job or internship, or a part-time job like that, so you can do that. And there are people who freelance with these skills, so that's also acceptable.
Understood. Perfect. Thank you. The last but not least, question from Manish. Recession has already started in states and UK, and IT sector has been impacted, and it will then it will keep on going. The And why to switch to IT? As per Dr. Doom, he said the recession will be ending by 2024. So just he just wanted to understand that recession is happening, things are happening. Why still we are discussing to switch to IT?
See, I think after COVID, right, there was a great demand in IT,
Mm-hmm.
and there were I think it was accepted by those companies as well. There was some sort of over hiring, you know, and they would, and that happens all the time. It's so totally all right. Because if you hire there, some people do not join, some people go to another company, right? So those things happen, and there's always hiring happens slightly more than how many people are required, and
Mm-hmm.
and then layoffs happen at times, and doesn't mean IT field is completely gone, or there are not jobs. There are still so many jobs out there, and talking about recession, I'm not a not a economist or the expert here, but I think it's just a phase and it will pass, I think. And 2 years, 1 or 2 years is not a very long time. I think it's a we saw, right, 2020 it was a pandemic, and now we are almost 3 years here, and we didn't even realize when this time passed, and obviously it was a tough time. I think what tough can be than a pandemic where everything came to halt. I think this recession is nothing compared to that, right? So this will also pass, and but what matters is you have to prepare yourself. You have to continue learning, and you have to continue trying. Just because a recession is there, it doesn't mean you stop what you meant to do.
Understood. Understood. Yeah, exactly. So this is just a business decision, guys. No need to worry about. Okay, and we are people are getting placed, and thousands of people are still getting a jobs. It's not like if you are getting fired from one job doesn't mean that you are just homeless. You will still get this opportunities in 100 others because people are actively hiring. So this is just a business decision. Well, one day if you will become you a CEO, sometimes you will also take this decision to lay off some people to maintain a healthy economy in your company. All right.
Yeah, these
Perfect.
companies also make their own predictions or future, expenses and everything, and accordingly they have to make those choices,
Mm-hmm.
and it's acceptable. And it's not that even if they lay off, they most of the time they give them like some good severance packages and everything, and you have no idea how good they can be. So it's
Mm-hmm.
okay, it's totally all right. And a good severance is a very acceptable practice in IT industry in general. I don't know about other industries, but IT industry do respect, when even while laying off employees, they respect them enough to provide them a good severance.
Understood. And the last question for sure is, as I told you already, the question from Mani Gandan is the chat GPT can replace the developer?
Okay, ChatGPT was created by a developer. Okay,
Mhm.
not just a developer, many developers. So I don't think it will replace developers. It will, I think, help developers building better things. Definitely that's possible, but it will not completely replace developers. I think to handle, manage, and improve this ChatGPT, there will require developers, and that's just one part of it. And then the logical thinking that people come up with, and then empathy, that's still ChatGPT is yet to learn. So a lot of things that ChatGPT still can't do, and a developer can. So don't worry about that.
Thank you. Thank you so much for all this answers. We very much needed that, and we are feeling now very much confident. And I know that you're already running out of your time, but still, I'm very much thankful that you figured out time for us and you're helping our student and explaining all single thing which is very much required to understand. So
Yeah.
thank you so much, Nandan, for giving us your precious time in your working hours. It's not even a weekend, also, so we can understand. So, thank you so much for joining us. But before you go, guys, I wanted to understand Nandan. I'm just sharing the LinkedIn link of Nandan. If you guys want to connect with him, please don't spam him. If he will be free, he will be replying it to you. He is a working professional, and you can explore more about Nandan as well. But Nandan, before you go, Any last message you want to give to this beautiful audience who is looking to switch and they're having too much doubts? What message you would like to pass on to these people so that they can start taking actions?
So I think, in my opinion, don't hold yourself back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have the caliber. Okay, if you I, IT is a lot about communicating, problem solving, like all those things that has been mentioned in the previous slide. If you think you can build things, you can solve problems in a day-to-day basis, and you like doing all of that, I think you can make it big in the IT. You can be, a good developer, and there's no stopping you. There will be learning, and I think you can overcome that. Initially, obviously, there is a feel that, okay, I think it's too tough, it's I'm not understanding it, but you give yourself enough time, and see if you can overcome it. And it happens with all of us, every now and then, that at one point we feel, okay, I think I can't do it, but then you give it time, eventually it happens. So go ahead. If you want to get into IT, get into IT. Nothing is stopping you. And then there is these guys at coding innovators. They are available and ready to help you. So take their help. I think back when I started, I did not have something like this, but you have this. So yeah, leverage it, and all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining over here. I genuinely
Thank you.
enjoyed this session with you. Thank you so much, man. Have a nice day. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this particular session with Nandan. And he's such a cool guy. And I am personally inspired with this guy. Such a humble guy, first of all. And he explained you so simply that how exactly you can achieve it. And guys, this sort of brilliant guest speaker I bring always in the webinar. So I'm sure you guys have enjoyed this. I hope you have got your myths clear. I hope you have got the clarity that yes, from wherever whichever background you are in, you can still make it. It's just you who is stopping yourself with a lot of misconception, doubts, or anything. But yes, to all the people who want to reach out to Nandan and talk to him personally and understand how we can do whatever the questions you have, the link is in there in the chat section. You can build connection with him, share your problems. Maybe if he will be free, he will reply to you, but I'm sure he will reply because he loves to help people. All right, so now moving on to the most important thing, that we were planning the contest to win this course, the premium course which promises job guarantee. So it's time to announce the winner, guys. Okay, it's time now to announce the winner. But still, to all the people who have joined late and don't know what the hell is this going on, then in that case, I will just tell you once again, I started this particular contest 40 minutes back, mentioning that I will give one premium course, that is IT profession from scratch to employment, which promises job guarantee after 9 months for sure. You will win it for free. And to win it, you need to register. The link is into the chat section. Go fill it up. Hurry up very fast, because in just 5 minutes, I'm going to announce the winner. I'll share my screen right away, and I'll choose one random person and I'll onboard in front of you in a job guarantee batch. So you can be the one. Try your luck, fill the form, and let's get back. Some of the students are saying from I am from EE background, I'm from medical background. I'm to all the people who are thinking that they are from non-IT background and they are thinking that I have done a graduation in the wrong field. No problem. You just need to be graduated and you can enroll for the courses, learn those skill set, and you can go get a job in an IT industry. Not a big problem. All right. So no need to worry about. Okay, there's nothing mandatory that I asked one question to Nandan, that did BTech help? So he said for sure it helped, but his own hard work was very much important. And he also mentioned that he kept on trying. All right. So whatever the background you have, you need to just keep on trying, practicing, upskilling. You'll get it for sure. There's no hard and fast rule everywhere that you need to be from a computer science background, or you need to be BTech in computer science. No, it's not like that. Even Nandan have also mentioned one example that he knows some of his close friend or maybe close colleague, and he's from commerce background and earning good. What else example you guys need? I'm just giving you this particular thing. So this is an example, no need to worry about. So I'll just check how many people have registered and then I'll announce the winner. All right, guys. So I guess total 302 people have registered for sure. And I'm very much happy that you guys have participated. I'll give you 4 or 5 minutes more time and I'll cover a few more pointers and then I'll start this particular result. So how to move into IT? It's very simple with the coding invaders. The concept is very simple. It's a 9-month course, and the first 6 week we will make you try all six professions. Okay, and when you will try all six profession, then what will happen? You will understand which is working and which is not working. The one which is working, you will carry on for another 8 months, and you will get a 100% guaranteed job. Why we are promising guaranteed job? The thing is very simple. The demand is very much high, supply is less, so we know what companies need, and we train you accordingly and schedule interviews accordingly, and that's how you'll get a chance to clear that particular interview. And whatever we'll teach you, if you will do it very honestly, for sure you will crack the interviews, because we do a project based learning, so you will sound more practical, more knowledgeable, and more real in the interviews. All right, so here's an example, if you will show how exactly we will make you placed. So we will understand what you like, then we will understand where you are good at, and we will understand what is in the demand, and in that, what's common is that will be taught to you, and that's how you will win this particular game. Let's take an example of this guy. He likes something, he is good at something, and what is in demand? The common one is the real thing. All right, perfect. So this is an IT profession course which you are looking at. This is the USPs, the assessments, a lot more things. So whenever you will enroll in this particular course, the first 6 week we're going to give you all six high paying profession. You're going to try everything out, and when you're going to try everything out, then you will have a lot of assessment and everything, and we will assign you a career counselor as well, and he will tell you and make you understand that which one is working for you and which one is not, so that your time and money both are saved. All right, so that's what about it, right? So you can master this and you can get a job in IT industry with coding innovators with 100% job guarantee as well. All right, all the programs, tools, and skills are made for a job oriented thing, and all the modules are 80% the practical based, so that when you are sitting in an interview, you should not sound like chatur. Okay, you should sound like more practical person, experienced person. I know you guys have thinking that I'm not from an IT background, why they will hire me? I don't have any experience, why they will hire me? There are hundreds of experienced people are sitting. To prove your worth, you need to show case study, you need to show project, you need to show the portfolios. How you will show? When you will do project, and you will make them understand that this is what I've done, and then they will understand, oh, they have done this thing, so they will hire you for sure. All right, so it's you how you are justifying an interview, it's you how you are learning. See, resources are available, come on, resources are available, things are available, teachers are available, mentors are available, everything is available. Now how you are practicing it, consuming the resources, that's very much important. We will teach you everything, we will schedule interviews for you, but what you will do in interview, that's your responsibility. But we will make sure that your interview go well. For that, we'll do hundreds of practices, multiple mock interviews, CV building, lot more thing. All right, so that's what it is. All right, so if you will see, this is some screenshots, that personal mentoring screenshot I have attached. This is what happening. The best part about the coding invaders is you will get one-on-one unlimited video calls. If suppose you missed some classes, you can still do a video call, like that, and ask questions, what exactly I missed. And the best part about the one-on-one video call is that a lot of people must be having a lot of what we say, silly doubts, but they hesitate. If I'll sit into 50-60 people, I may hesitate to ask silly doubt, but in a one-on-one, I can ask everything, right? And here's a screenshot of all the webinars, and the industrial expert are talking to our students, and they are getting a reality check that where I'm standing and how much I need to work upon. This commerce guy started 6 months back, and now he's at this level and earning this much. So how exactly he made it? For that, you need to interact with an audience. You need to interact with this particular experts. You need to interact with this particular professionals who are making good. Like Nandan is doing so great. So if we will keep on making you interact with this sort of people, you'll get more reality check and understand that how exactly we can also work upon and grow well, right? So that's what it is, right? That's how you will grow and perform, right? Let's move on. Why we guarantee a job, or why we guarantee a placement is very simple. We have 300 to 1,000 job application, and we don't stop until you get a job, because we have a bunch of hiring partners who are with us already, and they are much need of tech people. So we keep on scheduling interviews for you till the time you crack it. So if I'll give you a simple example, the probability, if I'll schedule 10 interviews for you, in the worst case, you will crack at least one. Makes sense? At least one you will crack. So we will keep on scheduling interviews for you, because it's not a big problem. We have more than 300 plus hiring partners. It's not a big task for me. The only big task is you are completing those modules on time or not. You are completing case studies on project on time or not. If you are doing it honestly or not. If you're doing it, you will make it big for sure. If you are cheating, you are discussing with friends, copy pasting, then you are fooling yourself. You have to do it with your own honesty. Okay, it's not like I gave you agreement of job guarantee and you are just sitting relaxed that, oh, now I'll get a job. No, it's not like that. Let me tell you a secret over here. The agreement includes with clause are there. Okay, what clause are there? You have to complete certain modules on time, you have to achieve this much percentage, 55 65, whatever it is. So you have to understand that once you are reaching that level, then only you are eligible for it. All right, it's not like you're not studying and just getting an agreement and just sitting and having that cold drink and having Coca-Cola and thinking that I'll get a job in 9 months. It's not like that. You have to work hard for it. All right. And one thing is very logical: if you'll complete all modules on time, if you will complete all case studies and project, if you'll complete everything with 60%, you can yourself make yourself place easily. It's very much obvious. How the hell it is possible if somebody is covering all the tool at the advanced level and not getting a job? It is not possible at all. Everybody will get a job if they will complete it very honestly. All right. So Vishal is asking how many hours of commitment is required. So it only requires 1.5 hours on a daily basis, and that too for another 9 months. Because on an average, and every Indian are spending more than 2 hours on Instagram scrolling and watching some random shit which is not required at all. So if you will give 1.5 hours on a daily basis for our next 9 months, not for entire life, just 9 months, get the things done. Simple as that. All right. I'll be very honest and frank with you. And this is what example is. People are starting with 5-7 lakh, which I mentioned 5-7 lakh, but Nandan corrected me that people are getting with more than 10 lakh package as a fresher. So this is just a worst case scenario. And I know you guys are not worst. You are guys best. If you are serious, you will do it for sure. All right. Moving on, coming to the main part, all the people who is just waiting for this particular, winner wanted to understand who is this particular winner. So guys, I'm reminding you once again. Okay. There's one guy who is asking me, English is fluent? No, it is not required to be fluent, but yeah, it should be okay, so that you can understand and talk and communicate your skills. Like, how exactly you will prove yourself if you know all the skills, but you don't know how to speak and communicate? How you will justify it? So it is not something which English is not. English is required for sure. Communication skills is very much required. Okay, if it is not good, then make good for sure. Learn, practice, and do it. Okay, talk. Talk a lot in front of mirror. Surround yourself with the people who are talking English. And the best example which I generally give to all the people who are struggling with English is that just don't start reading English newspaper. Just don't start doing random shits in English. No, whatever interests you, like cricket matches, movies, all the thing which interests you, just do it in English. What happens? Let's give an example of television. So if you are watching a television movie and you are enjoying it, okay, and you're enjoying that movie, so let's suppose if I'll mute that movie, just because you're enjoying it, you will still understand the whole story, what is happening, what is not happening, right? Looking at the subtitles and everything, you'll understand it, right? Because you are very much involved and interested. You have given your all senses like hearing, eyes, and you're mentally involved in that. So you will still understand and get an idea what they are exactly saying. Even if suppose if I'll not mute, whatever they are saying, you will still understand. You will guess the meaning exactly, that, oh, he could have meant this with this dialogue. So if that thing interests me, that's why I'm able to understand that thing. So the thing which interests you, you will enjoy it. Even if you'll go to the pan shop, even if you'll go to the small shop in India, and you see, let's suppose there's a fourth umpire going on after a cricket match, even the pan masala guy also enjoys that fourth umpire. Why? Because he likes that cricket thing, right? So the one that you enjoy, you will able to understand that English thing. So make yourself surrounded with those activities where you are more interested in, but that too it is in English. So if you will do that, you will learn it well. Just like if I give you an example, I like Shah Rukh Khan. So I watch a lot of interviews of Shah Rukh Khan in English. And that's how I made it. I don't know whether it's good or bad, but I honestly, that's how I improved my English, because I watched a lot of interviews of Shah Rukh Khan. So whatever interests you, just do it in English. That will work. Don't start reading English newspaper. You will demotivate yourself. Coming to the point, and here is an contest which I need to end right now, and I know you guys are waiting for it. So yes, guys, I started this particular contest. Whoever is watching me right now, 50 minutes back, and all the people who just joined, I started this particular contest to choose one random person and onboard that random person into a job guarantee batch, and he will be winning this premium course, that too for free. The contest is going to end now because I have to announce the winner, right? So the link is into the chat section. Go register because I'm going to share my screen and I'll choose one random person. He will win this course, that too for free. All right. So it's time to announce the winner, guys. So let me see how many people have registered, and I'll give other chances. If they haven't registered, they should go and register. All right. Let me see how many people have registered. All right. So more than 319 people have registered. That's great. Too many people have registered. Are you guys excited? Show some excitement in the chat section. Kiran Teja is saying, I never expect. Always expect good. It will something happen good in your life. Be very positive. All right. 319. The last person who registered on this particular contest. Oh, it's 323 now. Jashwant Kumar. Anybody else? The numbers are increasing fast. So, guys, I'll give you 10, 20 seconds more. I'll give you more time. Okay. Go register. Fatafat. Okay. By the way, how many of you are from South India? By the way, just wanted to know because last time we had a lot of South Indians. Is anybody from South India as well? So Saima is too excited. Rose is excited. 200% excited. Pranay, yes. Finger crossed. Rakesh Yadav is saying I'm a winner. Thank you for me. Asad is saying me. Delhi. I am sir. Okay, I am from South. A lot of people are from the South also, right? That's great. To all the South people, I also know Kunjam Kunjam, Tamil or Telugu. I know that. Okay, Hyderabadi people are also there. I love Hyderabadi biryani. Okay, perfect. So there are more than 335 people are there. I'm just sharing my screen so that you guys can see how many people are registering. So guys, are you able to see the my screen or not? Just give me thumbs up if you guys can see my screen because now I'm going to show my Excel sheet where people are registering. Rudra is saying that he's Banarsi. I am also Banarsi. I live at Sigra, Banaras. I spend my evening into the Assi Ghat. Okay. So people are now able to see my screen. Now I have to uh, go to the Excel sheet. All right. Perfect. Now let me show you my sheet. So this is what it is. This is what it is. All right. Perfect. All right. So I'm just making it simple for all of you so that you should understand who is the winner. So the last person is 340 people have registered. Let me refresh once again. All right. All right. Perfect. Numbers are still increasing. No. 340 is the final. Okay. So now, guys, I use this particular website to choose the random person. So the one person I have to choose, total number of registrations, I'll just see 340. Correct? That's great. 340. Perfect. 340. Is there anybody else who is left? Let me see. 340 is the final number, guys. Okay, I'm locking this number. Are you guys excited? Now I'm going to share the, winner now. Okay, you guys, let's finger cross and let's see who is this particular winner. All right, perfect. So I'll just see 340. Perfect. And the winner is number 163 is the winner of this particular contest, and he or she will be enrolled for a job guarantee batch, an IT profession from scratch to employment, which promises job guarantee. Now let's see who is this lucky person. 163. 163. 163. Who is that 163? Bura Ashrit. Bura Ashrit. Bura Ashrit. bashrit@gmail.com. You are the winner of this particular contest and you won this particular course, that too for free, and you are going to be enrolled in a job guarantee batch. And you are soon going to get a call from an academic counselor who will be asking you a question: what is your background, what is your percentage, and everything. And on that basis, he will be adding you in a job guarantee batch for sure. Then you are winning this 9 months course, which promises job guarantee, that too for free. So if you are here, just shout out and you show your excitement to all these beautiful people. So you are this winner of this particular contest. And to all the people who have not won yet, don't worry, I still have something for you. Abhinav is saying that sab moh maya. No, it's not like that. Okay, kuch moh maya nahi hai. Okay, so now I'll just share my presentation for all the people who still wants to join the job guarantee batch, which is just going to start in few days. I have something for you. All right. So let me just upload my presentation and I'll tell you what still I have to join this job guarantee batch. So the actual cost of this particular job guarantee batch is 11,490. Just because you watch this beautiful person and the guest speaker, you all are getting 33% discount in a job guarantee batch, and you will get it in 7,690. And we have EMI program as well. If you want to pay less, if this is not affordable to you, you can make it more smaller by increasing 12 months, 18 months EMI, so that it should be pocket friendly to you, because it's a matter of 9 months, and getting a job of 15 lakh, you can recover it very easily. So you don't have to pay the interest in the EMI. We will pay it for you. There's no opening fees or interest is involved. We will pay the interest for you. You just need to pay for the courses and start learning. And let me tell you one thing: in this whole 9 month, people have started getting placed from the 8 month itself. All right. So if you are having a financial problem, no need to worry about. Just discuss and see the EMI things. Whatever comes less to you, pursue that. All right. And we have a referral program as well to all the people. If you want to know the secret and hack behind reducing the cost to zero, you can make it, because there was one candidate in the last batch which I enrolled. Let me tell you what he did. I gave this particular opportunity of referring. So he referred one guy and he got 5,000 cashback, and his also friend also got a 5,000 discount, cashback or discount, you can say. Both of them got 5,000 rupees discount because he referred his friend. And that guy again referred to 10 other people. He got 50,000 rupees discount, and their friends each got 5,000 rupees discount. So if you have a good network, then your net worth will be much better for sure. And the more you will share, the more wise you will become. So if you are having some issues with the fees, you can refer more and make the course price zero. As simple as that. And there's nothing wrong in helping your network, right? So that's it, guys. Enjoy this referral program. Use all these tactics. And if you are genuinely wanted to take this action, you will figure out some way. All right. And nothing comes free. Something comes with some cost. And that's how you have to keep on trying and grow. All right. And the best part is with the coding invaders is we provide job guarantee agreement before enrollment. So it's 100% safe and secure, because if you will not get placed, you have full authority to claim that money back. At the end of this particular courses, either you will win or you will learn. But we make sure that you always win, because we have 93% of placement record. That's it. To all the people, if you want to connect with me and talk to me and understand a lot more things, you want to share your problem with me and discuss how exactly you can do it, this problem you have and you're not able to figure it out, then I have attached my link into the chat section. Go follow me, DM me, spam me, no problem. I'll help you out and I'll help you to achieve your dream. Meanwhile, thank you so much for joining this particular webinar. I hope you enjoyed this particular webinar. And if you have any feedback, you can text me on Instagram. Meanwhile, very good evening and enjoy your night.